Stirred but Not Shaken, by Keith Floyd. Narrated by Griffin. Forward, by James Whittaker. Keith was tricky. Never with me, but he was as far as many are concerned. I knew Floydy for around 20 years, and we hit it off from the beginning. But I know that he was not an easy person with whom to have a continuing relationship. 4 ex-wives will testify to this. But if you were a rugby lover like me, a man who enjoyed his food, as long as you didn't start talking about pretentious nosh, and preferably not female, you would have got on fine. In fact, I loved the man. Did he drink too much? Was he irrational and unpredictable? Did he smoke like a chimney? Did he live way beyond his means? The answer to all 4 questions is a resounding yes. But he was such a generous person, sadly sometimes with other people's money, was so animated with the aspects of life that interested him, and such a brilliant cook, that I found it all too easy to forgive him when he did something quite appalling. Despite all his illnesses, heart problems, high blood pressure, worrying signs of cancer, and an inability to enjoy food in later days, he was a fascinating man, and a cook who could see off any other chef I've ever come across, and I include the likes of Marco, Gordon, and Jean-Christophe. Astonishingly, when you consider how much alcohol he could and did consume when he was not fighting life-threatening illnesses, I never saw Floyd out of his mind, incapable of expressing himself in an interesting, fluent manner. What a player! Goodness knows why we always got on, and never had a cross word in the 20 years I knew this genius. I can be dogmatic, never owed a penny to anybody in my life, except for a mortgage, and, worst of all, am a fucking journo. Despite being a reporter, and proud of this in his youngest days, Floydy clashed with scribblers repeatedly over the years, including the likes of Lynn Barber and A. Gill, and, in my opinion, with good reason. Keith seemed to invoke jealousy in others, although, interestingly, not with fellow cooks, all of whom respected him for what he achieved over more than 40 years of cooking. Floyd was the original TV cook superstar, and even today can be seen several times a week on the satellite channels, preparing wonderful dishes from around the world. India, Thailand, Italy, the UK, Spain, and from his beloved France. He didn't do this from the comfort of cosy studios, where the lighting is sublime.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?